Guys, help me. I'm still forging bonds and we're still talking about utter nonsense, but I guess we'll continue to talk about it while we're here. So, hi, nerds. A lot of you have been sending me speculation, especially since a lot of you seem to think that there's going to be a trailer tonight. I'm just going to say real quick, I'm not so sure about the trailer tonight. It's either going to be tonight or Sunday evening, based on the fact that IS tends to, well, at least they seem to be working weekends now, at least in some ways. I'm pretty sure the last few trailers that were, going to be revealed on Friday like before have been moved to the weekends. I could be wrong if someone wants to clarify it all. But, that's a lot of speculation. There's a lot of people speculating. However, I do think it's worth talking about the Legendary Hero because I've been seeing this crop up a lot. And that is, of course, people going, well, it's going to be an Awakening character. It's simple. It's a simple idea. We have an Awakening banner right now, therefore we're going to have an Awakening character as our Legendary Hero. And I'm not really sure why, people have this idea for banners or not. I'm guessing it's just because of the timing of the last ones, but I'm pretty sure Hector broke the mold when it came to that idea of a pattern, and Lynn before then also broke that mold, but if anyone wants to also clarify on that, feel free to tell me. I'm a little bit nervous about that, talking about that, but hey, what do I know for sure, huh? Still, there are a few things that I feel we can discuss. I'm a little bit worried when it comes to Legendary Heroes, at least in a few regards. Namely, I'm a little bit worried about a certain character getting it because, she's obvious. She's an obvious choice, and she has been missing it, at least. She hasn't gotten it yet. And I'm expecting it any time now. Just any day, any time in the future, it's probably going to happen. I'm, of course, talking about Lucina. Lucina, I'm expecting her to actually be our blue legendary unit that we're getting. For those who don't know, our blue legendary our blue legendary hero should be this July, right now, this month, and it should be either a tome, a dragonstone, or at least from what I remember, a blue bow, maybe? That one unit typing that they still don't want to, I expect them to just go the easy, simple route and just make it Lucina. Why? Well, just because it's a simple thing. I mean, she can't, if I remember correctly, she could promote into that, and it just kind of makes sense to me. just from my remembering anything, but, that is what I'm expecting. That's just a simple thing. However, I could be wrong. Could be something else entirely. It could be anything. But if you guys want to speculate, I'm going to allow it a little bit in the comments, and I will throw in a $15 gift card. So feel free to go ahead and, just guess and do something. Remember, guys, rules for this one right now are a blue unit. It could be Lance. I don't know if they're going to be doing more Lances. It's really hard to say, but we do know it's blue, nonetheless. And it should be wind or water. I'm leaning more towards water because we haven't had water in a while. So that's just what I recall. And remember, we do have Lynn, Grima, and Ryoma returning as well. So there you guys go. That's that option. But when it comes to the actual banner, there are a few things that we can guess when it comes to seasonal variants. Namely, we do know that Christmas Lissa should be there, at least if we are to remember all of the all the characters that have come out last banner. They kind of skipped over her. She should be coming. She should be there. Bold Fighter will be available for you. Handbells will be lining the streets, I'm sure, and there will be a lot of excitement for those who are interested in that. I don't know if that's something anyone's really... However, Lissa is a great unit, and if you're going after Bold Fighter as well, and you're worried about not getting it, I do have some good news. You should be able to at least get Bold Fighter from, well, you should be able to at least get it from, I believe, the banner that's coming at the end of the month, or at least towards the end of the month. We have a banner that is based around fighter skills, which means wary, bold, and what's the other one? Wrathful, I believe. Vengeful. I can't talk right now. Vengeful should be available as well. So we have a lot of exciting things there as well, in case you miss it. So don't feel too upset if that happens. Just kind of buckle down and be ready for it. We also know that New Year's Camilla will most likely be there because New Year's Camilla has kind of been skipped over. The next thing that we do know as well is that we're dipping into Valentine's units as well, And right now I believe there's only 2 greens left in that regard. There is Valentine's Hector and Valentine's Lucina. We had Roy and Lynn last time. So if you are interested in either of those, it's either going to be one or the other, or they might just throw in another green unit just for kicks, and we might focus something else entirely. They've been kind of mixing it up a little bit more, but we will be dipping into spring units as well, which, if I recall correctly, also had 2 green units, so I could be wrong entirely, but I expect maybe Spring Kagro to be in there as well. But my main concern is that they're just going to, you know, as much as I like Lucina. Don't get me wrong, Lucina is a fun unit. I'm just kind of concerned that they might be, you know, I feel that other units, when it comes to legendary characters, may need a little bit of love too. Lucina's had quite a few ults in the past, be it Masked, Bunny, or, you know, Brave. There's a lot of options to choose from her. And I'm just thinking, if we're going to go with something else, let's go with Robin and just go full on, you know, complete all ults. I'm kidding. Maybe we'll get Lynn again. I don't know. But there are a lot of options out there. And I always am excited for whatever legendary hero might be out there. I want to see a little bit more variance when it comes to this. I understand that Lucina sells things, and, you know, she is probably a bigger face in Fire Emblem than even Marth these days. And Chrom is up there too, so maybe Chrom will get another ult. But there are a lot of possibilities, and while people may speculate on patterns and all these other things, I want people to realize that patterns don't necessarily mean that that is going to happen. You have a lot of options out there. It could even be an original character. It could be a lot of things. Just, I don't think that pattern of, you know, oh, it's this game this month, so therefore this is the legendary hero, is actually something that's reasonable and logical, at least to me. I could be wrong. But if you guys want to speculate with me in the comments, feel free to. And for those who are wondering about the birthday contest, the comment contest, that will be posted in the community tab a little bit later today, the winner for that. I just didn't want to include that into this video because I need to make sure I have my ramblings all sorted without going on too crazy of a tangent. And then I'm probably going on a crazy tangent anyways, so what does it matter? But either way, that's just my takeaway from all of this, and there is still so much to address, still so much to talk about, but I'm expecting Lucina. What do you guys expect? I'm expecting a blue bow Lucina from Legendary Heroes, and, you know, Christmas Lissa, New Year's Camilla. God knows what else will actually pop up from there, but we could have more Valentine's Lilinas and, you know, Hectors, and oh boy, I'm kind of hoping that they keep Hector, at least Valentine's Hector, you know, away from this banner, and they put him in September's banner. That way we can have 2 Hectors, and we can just call it the Distant Counter banner, because then we can include Green Hector as well, you know, normal Green Hector. Why am I saying normal Green Hector? There's, oh, never mind. Normal Hector. They're all green. They're all axe-wielding armored units. What am I talking about? But there's so many options out there, nerds. What do you expect? Outside of that, we're including that, you know, contest with it, so, you know, I know that this might sound a little bit samey compared to what we've been talking about before with Reed. You know, a lot of you wanted Reed, but I've been seeing this speculation going on and on and on, so I figured it would just be worth talking about. Guys, I don't think that pattern exists, and I'm hoping you guys will understand that a little bit better, maybe? I don't know. Either way, let's have some fun. Let's see what units will pop up in the future, and I wish you all the best of luck on your summons as well. And if you've completed Forging Bonds, good luck too. I'm almost done. I'm getting there. I'm only, I think, 500 between both Olivia and Maribel. It's going to be exciting stuff. All right, nerds, catch you later. Oh, my headset just fell off. Good lord, it's time to go. See you later.